Well, I'm here and I'm back. It's been far too long. Roll the intro.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic.
Greetings, my Brony and Pegasus friends. Welcome to Crimson Analysis. In this episode, I will be analyzing Season 7, Episode 19. It isn't the main thing about you. Now, before we start, I do have to say I know I missed a lot of weeks, and I'm very sorry about that. A lot of important things happened over those weeks, and I wasn't able to analyze them. But I'm here now, and I'm going to start doing this again. We start off the episode in the market, and already I have some stuff to talk about. First of all, we see Granny Smith and Grandpere running a stand together. And we also see Apple Bloom talking to Burnt Oak. It's great to see the show continuing the continuity with the family. Now, I do hope someday we'll get to hear Grandpere talk again, but that's pretty unlikely considering he's a special guest voice. And it really looks like the Apple siblings are following through on getting more stories about their father from Burnt Oak. We see a lot of background ponies here. I see Bonbon, Vinyl, Octavia, and Derpy, just to name a few. Finally, we get to see Diamond Tiara again. She doesn't speak, but at least we got to see her.
There's just so many. How can I choose?
Oh, look at that. Bonbon speaks too.
Now hang on, every pony. We'll help all of you.
And so does Rose. Is this a background pony episode? Oh, no, it's a Rarity episode. So, Rarity has a photo shoot scheduled with Photo Finish about the most beautiful manes in Equestria. And so Rarity starts going around town trying to get things ready for the shoot and also helping ponies along in their business at the same time. Looks like we can add accordion to the list of instruments Pinky can play. And she's playing it like that. Of course, why not? Whoa, Pinky, watch it! And now you ruined Rarity's mane. Look at her face, she has no idea what she just did.
This party string won't come off. Oh, that's because it's not just party string. It's super sticky celebration string.
Of course it is. Anytime you have Pinky and something party related, you know she's going to get the good stuff.
We'll pay a visit to Zecora.
Yes! Finally, we get to see Zecora again. I've been waiting seasons for this. You know, it's really too bad they don't put her in the show a lot more. She's one of my favorites.
For your mane, of course. Just soap will do. So use my super sudsy shampoo.
Zecora, it is so good to see and hear you speak again. So, Rarity and Pinky are both given potions to help with their individual plights. Magical shampoo for Rarity, and magical remover for Pinky. Yeah, only Pinky could do that. And I don't think we've seen her do anything that extreme for a while.
There is one story I nearly forgot. Of an earth pony who needed to clean up her shop.
Wow, is Zecora actually trying to get her to leave?
You can't clean up Sugar Cube Corner from here.
She is, she's trying to kick her out. It doesn't make sense. I mean, we've never seen Zecora do this before, but Pinky has to get Sugar Cube Corner cleaned up, and I'm sure Zecora is a very busy zebra. So they leave and start working on the various problems. Pinky cleaning up Sugar Cube Corner, and Rarity getting the string out of her hair. Whoa! Oh, that is not right. My reaction exactly, Rarity. So back to Zecora we go.
You just took the wrong potion from here yesterday.
Okay, so that's the problem. They mix up the potions. Rarity got the remover, and Pinky got the shampoo. Well, Zecora should have a fix for this.
Mane mending magic's the trickiest of tricks. I need to focus. If I'm to work any faster, one wrong ingredient spells utter disaster. You should go finish your list of to-dos. Keep your mind off of all of these mane-losing blues.
So, Rarity decides to finish up the rest of her errands while Zecora mixes up the potion. You know, Rarity actually looks kind of cute in that cloak, but because of it, no pony recognizes who she is. And, as a result, ponies start treating her differently. Or so that's what she thinks. Seeing no other solution, Rarity goes to Twilight for help.
Can't you do a spell to restore some semblance of my mane? The thing is, it's
Pretty much like Sakura said.
Yeah, using magic to fix things in this world never seems like a good option. So, Twilight and Starlight try to help, but doesn't quite work out.
There's no magical cure to hasten us through it, unless you went backward in time to undo it.
Oh no, 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 no. That is not a good option.
I think we can both say that's not a good option.
Thank you for saying so, Starlight. Whoa, hold on a minute there, pause. That's Sugar Belle. Sugar Belle is here at Sweet Apple Acres. I am so happy the show is continuing continuity for this. We haven't seen of her or heard of this since the episode Hard to Say Anything. And now here she is at Sweet Apple Acres with Big Mac. This is awesome. Well, Rarity's friends are still trying to help her. That actually looks pretty good. That one not so much. And Rarity is in full ice cream depression mode again. When was the last time we saw this? The only other time I can think of was Season 4, Inspiration Manifestation. I'm sure there are some other times since then, I just can't think of them. And the moral of the story is revealed. Ponies weren't acting differently around Rarity. She was the one acting different. And it doesn't really matter what you look like on the outside. You don't shine from the outside in. You shine from the inside out. Whoa, look at that outfit and mane. She looks great. Do you recall how back when I reviewed Honest Apple, how I explained my headcanon story of Rarity being in a rock band when she was younger after she shredded unlike a guitar? Well, here's your visual for it. I don't know if you can really say this is evidence of her being in a rock band, but you can definitely pull off the look.
I'm just glad that I have all of you to remind me that even if I accidentally use magical remover potion on my mane, I can look good on the outside as long as I feel good on the inside.
You sure can, Rarity. You sure can.
How'd you end up using remover potion on your head anyway? Pinky!
Oh, good. I was wondering about that. And classic Pinky. Is anyone else really liking the way Rarity says shampoo?
One shouldn't have to brave the darkest part of the forest for shampoo. Shampoo.
And now, for the first time I can recall, the show jumps forward drastically, and Rarity's mane is now back to normal. Well, look at that. Rarity made it into the magazine after all. And without even trying. Well, I guess when you let your inner beauty shine, just about anything can happen. And having a group of amazing friends doesn't hurt either. Final thoughts? I really enjoyed this episode. Rarity learns a really good lesson. It's more important to let your inner beauty shine than your outer beauty. It's not a bad thing to be beautiful on the outside, but if you're not beautiful on the inside, then it doesn't really matter. And we got to see some great continuity from the Apple family. Granny Smith and Grandpa have definitely put the past behind them, as they are now running a stand together, and by the look of it, it seems to be a pear stand. And we see Apple Bloom talking to Burnt Oak. Back in The Perfect Pair, Big Mac asked Burnt Oak if they could come back and hear more stories about their father. Looks like they're actually doing that. And finally, we come to this. Big Mac with Sugar Belle. I am so glad that they're continuing on with this. We haven't heard anything of it since Hard to Say Anything. I'm so glad they're not just glossing over this fact and leaving it to just that one episode. After all, this is one ship I can definitely get behind. One last thing I want to mention before I give my rating for this episode is Starlight Glimmer. This is the first time I've actually felt like she was even with the main six. Usually when she's around and they're showing her with the rest of the ponies, I don't really feel like she's part of the group. But this time, it actually felt like she was even with the main six, and more so, part of the group, making them the main seven. And I am so happy about that. I give this episode a 7.6 out of 10. Rarity learns a great lesson, and we have some awesome continuity callbacks with the Apple family, like I mentioned earlier. And thanks to Applejack, we even get a callback to the very first episode.
A friend so generous that she once chopped off her own tail to help a sea serpent.
We also get a couple more callbacks when Rarity goes into her depression, ice cream eating drama mode. All in all, this was a very enjoyable episode. Definitely not up there with The Perfect Pair and A Royal Problem, but to be honest with you, it's going to be pretty hard to top those. So, going forward, I'll try and not compare upcoming episodes to those two. Well, that's it for this episode of Crimson Analysis. I'm Crimson Shield. Thanks for watching.
Generosity.